So a very favorite film of mine, Lipstick Under My Burqa, where we see, aged women also talk about their own sexual fantasies or these subjects which has women in them. I think Bengali films have been
Absolutely.
showing this for a very long time, and Bollywood is showing it now. So the nation thinks that, oh wow, this is happening, and but we have done it.
Yeah,
We've done it
In fact, there
long
was a
time.
brief period, as in there was a. I remember that era that you're talking about,
Yeah.
like 2008 to
Yeah.
to,
Yeah, I have only done like
a number
such
of them.
bold
Yeah,
films.
you have. Yeah.
Not in terms of what kind of clothes we were wearing, but bold content. There was Ami and Amar Girlfriends. There was Take One. There
Mach Mishti
was
More.
Much Mishti More. There was
Take One was
Shahid Bibi
Bibi
Ghulam.
Ghulam.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't think Bollywood mainstream cinema has shown guts to see show a female lead character
Absolutely.
playing that part.
In fact, but I was wondering, and today, Bangla cinema, for a lack of better term, has earned the reputation of not doing that many, like doing as well as probably the Malayalam film industry or the Telugu or Kannadiga film industry. Um, they are Malayalam film industry specifically is pushing the envelope in so many ways, and we tend to be telling the same old stories in same way in a lot of ways. Do you feel there is a kind of stagnation when it comes to new ideas?
So I think the budgetary situation is very bad in Bengal. There is absolutely no money, and producers who are coming to spend 1 or 2 crore. I'm not talking about the once in a time, khadan,
Khadan, yeah.
or once in a while a Raghudakat or the big films that are happening. But usually people don't want to spend more than a general regular producers, not a Bohurupi which has maybe a 6 crore budget, but generally there are like 100 films being made. They come with a budget of 1 or 2 crores, and they want to play it safe, or they want to make films which is working in the market.
But weren't films that you were talking about, like Ami Arama Girlfriends, they were also small
Yes,
budget films
yes.
which were big on ideas. So do you think we need to go back to that? Because
I just feel that we are, we were progressive back then.
yeah,
We are just kind of not moving ahead. We are going back. We're just living in a very regressive
absolutely.
world.
And if you see Bangla television, as in the soap operas show, as in even if you see like OTTs, the shows, they tend to be all about homemakers and how they're dealing
Women,
with dealing with the family structure and how to navigate
Abuse.
it and stuff, abuse. Yeah. So I mean, of course, it's one thing to talk about abuse, but one thing to almost glamorize it, which tends to be the case in a lot of these series. So do you
See, if you ask these questions to people who are making it and to people who are putting the money to make it, they will say that this is what is working. So, if the audience wants to watch this, then that is what you feed them.
Yeah.
So someone has to stop feeding this and bring that change. As actors, we can suggest, or we can say, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be a part of this content, or I don't want to do this show. But somebody else will do it, and it will still be made.
Do you do that? Like, do you give feedback to directors?
No, something that I don't like, I don't do it.
You don't do it.
No, and I don't think I will be able to. Though my personal understanding and stake is different than an actor's, but I feel we are living in a time and in a world with social media and all of it, that in some way our personality also shows in our work. Our personality also shows in what we say, what we do, what we are telling the world. or which side of us we are projecting out there. And I always strongly believe that as artists, we have a very big role to play in the society because people listen to us, people hear us, people look up to us. So it's very important to have beliefs that I can talk about. And so I don't think at this juncture of my life I will be ready to work in a film or an OTT where I'm just saying very aggressive things as a woman character, or I'm just being okay with whatever shit my in-laws are giving me and I am putting up with it because I don't want to break my family. So I am going to, my son is there and my children are there, so I am going to put up with a very abusive husband because I don't want to break the family. I don't think I can work in a film which is saying this.
So you were saying you will not...
Which is glorifying this narrative that you're a woman, you're a married woman, your shongshar and your family is everything to you. So how much ever your husband is beating you, but you have to look at the bigger picture that your children and kids will be affected, so you stay there. I personally don't think I will be able to do it. So,
let's say
like that, I can't play that character.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, obviously.
I can't play that character, and I don't want to put out this message to the world that
this is okay.
You need to stay there and suffer for the rest of your life for the sake of your children, and don't take a stand or don't fight it and come out from that hellhole with your kids and do something with your life. I want to say that story. So I don't want to be that.
And increasingly, when you look at, we all look at Bollywood for like references, but you see, the Hindi film industry glorifying these sort of films, and they want to go back to the 80s, which kind of reveled in these sort of,
No, but they're also doing a lot of contents which are saying things otherwise.
They are, but they are also. There's a film like Animal. There's a film like Chava, which relegates the female characters to the background, or worse, makes them suffer humiliation without giving them any kind of catharsis. So, is it a worrying thing for you as an actor when you see that, and because this will be replicated in other industries too? So.
I think it's a worrying thing as a human being, not as an actor. But I also feel it's our personal choice of what kind of films we want to watch and what kind of stories we want to see and, just relate to others. I mean, maybe Bollywood is making these films, but a film like Great Indian Kitchen is also being made. So I want to watch that film where the wife comes out from that hole and does something that she wants to do and not stay as a person.
You did a film like that, Tashe
Ghor. Yeah. So I want to be a part of those films, and I think it's up to the audience as to what kind of content they want to watch. If that is what happens in their house, they will be happy watching that on screen.
I don't know whether to call it a magazine or a newspaper.
What can I say? As you can see, the iconic screen magazine. It is. I'm on the cover. It's really nice to be on the cover.
Karan, this is your surprise for the evening.
I remember there were so many times that he would just turn back and he'd look at me, and I was like, Agnipat.
माँ के पैरों के नीचे स्वर्ग है, अरे बाप के पैरों के नीचे जायदाद है.
गीत और आदित्य का अभी ब्रेकअप हो रहा है, फ्रस्ट्रेट हो गए हैं वो दोनों एक दूसरे से, है ना? आदित्य बोल रहा है ये अपनी आपकी खुद की फेवरेट है, कौन झेल सकता है इसे?
If you could legalize one thing in India, what would it be? Prostitution, gambling, or marijuana?
I can't hear you.
We have seen you as more of a glamorous role in South Indian movies, and you went to Bombay. I don't know what transformed you. You're today totally different role.
Feel nepotism or no nepotism, I'm here. किसी के बाप की इंडस्ट्री नहीं है. कहीं ना कहीं मेरी भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ कई बार ऐसे गई हैं जहाँ पे मुझे ऐसा लगा कि maybe I should have gotten the opportunity rather than someone who's from the family.
I love reading your reviews. When you really love something, you genuinely have, you know, and that means a lot.
But that's the whole thing. You guys don't give up in life.
I wish you all the very best. May Screen digitally prosper.